You're currently looking at a view of the Swedish countryside with its lakes, forest, islands, cute little cabins, and farmlands. And in today's video, I traveled all the way from Bergen, Norway, across the country west to east to Oslo, and then I traveled from Oslo all the way to the Swedish capital of Stockholm, crossing the country of Sweden west to east as well. So I crossed two countries in one day, and I got to soak in loads of countryside with all of its beautiful sights. And I did a little bit of a retread of yesterday of Norway, but I feel like I got a little bit different angles there, so, and it's too beautiful not to include in this video, so I had to put Norway in there too. So it's a little bit extra stuff from the last video. And from there, when I switched trains to Swedish trains, you got to see like a lot of the Swedish countryside, which consists of a lot more of, it's a lot flatter, but I think it's still beautiful in its own right. Well, if you've been watching my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate the support and help. And yeah, just enjoy my epic train travels across Europe. It's been much appreciated. Thanks. All right, so I'm leaving Bergen today, and I'm making my way to Stockholm. So I have to backtrack the beautiful railway I took into town, and I will be crossing both Norway and Sweden today. So it's gonna be a long ride, and this video probably won't be out till tomorrow afternoon because I'm gonna be on the train for like, I don't even know, it's like 14 hours today or some, well, mine, I have like an hour and a half in Oslo break, so like 12 and a half hours of train, so it'll be a lot. But yeah, this place is nice. Oslo, I mean, Bergen looks beautiful this morning. You can see all the clouds up on the, hugging the forest there. Yeah, it's really, looks nice today. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's just like so cool. All right, here's my last bus here in Bergen. This thing's pretty like on this time. It's 7:02 and it's perfectly on time. So, this is my last view of the Bergen suburbs. All right, that was my bus, and now I'm headed to the station. Yeah, Bergen is a cute little town. Well, cute city. Definitely want to come back here one day and see all the museums and stuff. All right, so I'm here at the Bergen train station, and I have like about 40-50 minutes, so I'm gonna get caffeinated. I would have came a little bit later, but it's Sunday morning and there's only like one or two buses that run every hour, so I was like, well, I better catch the early one in case the other one's late. So yeah, I'm gonna chill for a bit. I think the train's already here, just waiting, so we don't leave till 8:08, and it is currently 7:23, so I got some time to kill. All right, they're letting us on the train, so let's go. Bye, Bergen. This is the last view of the train station inside of it, I guess. All right, there's the Norwegian timepiece, I guess. I'm kind of curious about all the different timepieces now, the different countries, like clocks and stuff. They're like standardized clocks. Kind of like a dorky thing to think about, I guess. All right, so entering the train. Time to find my seat. It says 68. Oh no, I'll find it in a bit, I guess. Yeah, it's like kind of confused. It says on here, my ticket says, it says aisle, but then the, and I'm in coach 4 there, seat 68. I don't know. I'm kind of confused. confused, but it's hopefully I'm on the right train. I mean, it's the only one leaving right now, so. Alright, since like I already got a lot of footage coming to Bergen, I think I'm gonna kind of chill on this trip. I'll take a little bit of footage just to kind of, but I'm gonna focus on the second half of the journey, going from Oslo to Stockholm, because I haven't gotten the footage on that. So, if you wanted more ice videos, just watch the other one and you'll be able to see it. So, also I got this giant bar of chocolate to tide me over, so I'll be munching on that the whole trip. Alright, so we're leaving Bergen for the last time. Or, yeah, we're just leaving Bergen. Hopefully I'll be back, honestly.
En riktig god morgon och välkommen ombord i Vytåg till Oslo. Planet ankomst tid i Oslo är idag klockan 15.05. För din egen säkerhet, var vänlig att ta en kik på Good morning and welcome aboard this V service to Oslo. Our estimated arrival time in adds to it.
See, I don't think I got any of this last time. But yeah, my friend had planned it all, so he was the one that like got all the logistics. Luckily, I had like another friend who like joined in.
Have you done any hikes on this trip?
Like little ones here and there, like go up to like a monastery for like a day or something.
Mm-hmm. Because if they just like scan your face, and then he was like, "Are you Brianna?" And I was like, "Yeah." Whoa. And he's like going through. I was like, "Then you can use my last name." Oh my god.
Sometimes I don't understand why your phone does duplicates all the time, but there's usually a lot sometimes. Like I'll like. Because I'm assuming like nobody lives out here year round, you know.
Da bist du ja bepackt, ja? Ja, okay. Hast du draußen geschlafen? Oh je, okay. Ein bisschen laut, aber.
Here's another close look at the menu from last time. So, like a coffee, it's about 10. I'm just gonna round it 10 to 1 to the dollar. So, like a large coffee is about $5. So, a sandwich is about nearly $12 or $13 probably. Yeah, it's a little bit pricey. These are like the famous cinnamon rolls here. Excuse me, sorry. Whew. And the dining car. Oh, here they have like bikes and stuff. Ooh, man, man. You could bring your bikes on the journey, some waist bands. But these are like the sleeper cars. There's nobody in this one here right now, so you can see people could sleep up top. Yeah, it's kind of, you can see what this area looks like. Alright, so I'm like a half an hour from Oslo, and yeah, I have like an hour and a half there. We're going to change trains to Stockholm, so I think today is going to be like top 3 long days, I guess. Just, yeah, it was a beautiful ride on my back. I didn't take as much footage because it's kind of redundant, but I have a little bit. Oh, I have quite a bit. Alright, you know something.
Ja, då kör vi om 2 minuter in till... Vi ber dig om att ta en extra kikruta för att sörja för Central Station, which is the train's final destination. We arrive Oslo on time and...
Alright, so we're coming into Oslo now, and we're just getting ready to go off the train, so pretty uneventful train ride. Everything went smooth, and we're right on time, but I have like an hour and a half to kill in Oslo before my next train. Alright, I'm back in Stockholm now. Let's get some munchies and chill out for a bit. Alright, I think I'm gonna try the cinnamon roll here. There's a bunch of different ones, but I think this is like the classic one here. Alright, so I tried the standard cinnamon roll here. It's pretty good. It's like a basic cinnamon roll. Nothing too special. It's alright, you know. It's not like super good. It's not bad at all. It's just okay. I guess the one in they're saying the one in Bergen was supposed to be super rich there, so should have got it there, I guess, but I was too full. All right, I'm here at Oslo Central Station, and I got like an hour to kill. I want to try the the cinnamon roll. It was okay. I'd say probably like 6.5 or 7 out of 10. It was soft. It was nice. I guess I wanted it overloaded with flavor, but it had a good texture, good taste. I wanted more cinnamon on my bun. All right, here's the Oslo tram system. Pretty cool. You see like the tram, and then there's like a bus too. All right, I'm headed to wait outside for my train to Stockholm. You can see it down there. Platform 15. Looks like this one is a Swedish train. It'll be my first and only Swedish train on this journey. And it is a high-speed train. Cool. All right, so that's car 4. So I'm assuming this one's 3 and the next one is 2. So these trains look like they're like aluminum, like an Airstream trailer or something. Kind of futuristic looking on the outside, at least. I can see the whole like Oslo regional train network. It's like we're here, and it goes all the way to the south of the country to Malmo. That's on the bridge on the other side of Copenhagen. So I could have just taken like a train or a bus to Malmo and just caught a regional train all the way up to Oslo instead of taking a boat. Probably been a lot faster, but the boat is pretty cool. I don't know. But it's pretty extensive. It takes you a lot. So we could go directly to the airport. That's nice. I guess there's like another airport down here. So this is like the fjord right here. So it goes on both sides of it. And this town is like right on the Swedish border too. So basically get you all the way to the border of Sweden. And Denmark, I guess. Malmo's right on basically on the border there too. And it's kind of slow. Everyone's like trying to get in. Alright, so let's see, 45. Looks like the bathrooms are nice and big here, so that's good. So I'm gonna use this one. Alright, sadly I'm having an aisle seat, so hopefully there's something open nearby I can pop into. Alright, I kind of did a sneaky thing. I'm sitting in an unoccupied seat, so at least get me to the next station. We're now finally leaving Oslo, and we're headed to Stockholm. So we got like one more station here in Norway, so this is the last little bit of Norway that I get to see.
Reser ni med mycket bagage eller barnvagn så måste därför placera lite större bagagelängd. Barnvagnen måste.
Vad sa du? Ja, man kanske ska sänka en stor skål med glass och så.
Man fightas. Är alla nej, jag är fortfarande inne. Vad är det här? Jag körde inte så klart. Jag körde bara.
Alright, so this is my last stop in Norway, and now I will be crossing to Sweden in a bit, probably like in the next 15-20 minutes, hopefully. You can see all the wood they have stacked up here, it's kind of crazy. It's gonna make a lot of IKEA furniture, probably. Damn, that's a lot. So I just entered Sweden. Yay, another new country down. You guys, it's like endless forest behind me. It's scenic in its own right, I suppose. You know, it has its own natural beauty, but it gets a bit repetitive. But yeah, I am now in Sweden. It's official. Woo!
Ja, men alltså, du höll ju på hela kvällen innan de kom.
Det var ju för att jag inte visste när jag gjorde. Ja, jag får förbereda kanske på fredag. Och sen när man färgar så ska det koka också ungefär en timme.
Alright, our first stop in Sweden. I guess it's like a regional Swedish train.
Vi kan jag börja. Sen gör du det andra.
Det är lågt va? Då så. Gå framför mig. Jag kommer bakom dig.
So my train left Bergen around 8 o'clock and 8 o'clock a.m. and it's almost like 9:43 now. So altogether, it's been like 14 hours of travel. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's a lot. Alright, so we're like 15 minutes from Stockholm right now. It's starting to get dark. It's like about a little past 10. 5 minutes past 10. Alright, so it's about 10:25 and I just got to Oslo Central Station. I'm getting off my train now and I'm headed to my hostel and I'm gonna go to bed because I'm freaking tired. I've been traveling for like 14 hours or some craziness, so I'm gonna call it. Alright, so I am right outside my hostel. I arrived in Stockholm, Sweden, and I'm safe and sound. I'm gonna check in and call it a night. You know, I traveled all the way from Bergen, Norway, across the country of Norway, west to east, and did the same for Sweden today. So it took me about 14 hours, roughly 12 of which was train time. So yeah, it was one of my longer days for sure. And I could feel it. I'm both tired and hungry at the same time, so